of your health while enjoying the company of someone else. If you need extra motivation to get your body moving, consider working out with a partner to boost your spirits. It not only keeps you accountable, but it may bring out the competitive edge to do your best. I've created 3 different themed partner workouts that can help you accomplish your fitness goals and have fun while doing it. We will utilize the total gym along with other equipment and bodyweight exercises for the workout. I suggest focusing on a workout goal or a theme of the workout so that you know what exercises to focus on, especially when creating your own. We will demonstrate 3 different partner circuits that focus on different goals. You can choose to do these short circuits separately or all in the same workout. These circuits are based on 1-minute timed intervals, so you will alternate between the exercises until they have all been completed. There are 6 exercises per circuit, therefore it will take you 6 minutes to complete. Once you finish that, you have 1 more exercise to do, and that is the partner core exercise. You will also do that for 1 minute. This is a total of 7 minutes per circuit. So you have the option to either repeat the same circuit or perform a completely new one in the same manner. So let's get ready to learn these partner exercises. The first circuit focuses on cardio and strength. So I'm going to start with the cardio exercise while Mark does the total gym. And then after the 1 minute, we switch. So you'll need a BOSU. If you don't have one, don't worry, you can do the same exercise without it. All right, my clock is ready to go, and we're on. So I'm doing a side-to-side BOSU hop, and what I'm doing is I'm reaching down from the squat position as I hop up and over, and touch down onto that BOSU. As I'm doing this, I'm keeping my chest lifted, my core is in tight, and I'm making sure that I land while keeping a soft knee position. And as Mark's doing this, he's in a supine inverted position on the total gym. He's on a medium level, but you can go to whatever level accommodates your strength. He's taking the arms out to the side to work his shoulders. And this is a really hard position. As you can see, I'm already out of breath from doing this. This is a very intense circuit, and if you're doing it for 1 minute, you're gonna be toast. So let's learn the next exercise. The next exercise in this series for cardio is a V-sit burpee, and on your total gym is bicep rows. And we're ready to go for our 1 minute. So for your V-sit burpee, you'll go down into a V-sit, and then you'll hop up and jump down. So although you're not going into the push-up position, you're staying in a supine position to do the same thing. Now, if you didn't have the BOSU, you can do a regular burpee. Now for Mark, he's going from a high kneeling position. That's more advanced, but if you wanted to, you can stay down onto your heels or take it into a seated position. He's going into that bicep curl, and then he's going into a back row. So he's keeping his torso nice and strong, and his core is supported so that he has that balance challenge. And the last set of exercises is a push-up jack run using the BOSU for cardio, and on your total gym, you'll be doing jump squats. So our minute is on, and we're ready to go. So how you perform this is you stand in a plank, you'll do 1 push-up, 1 jack, and then run your legs. 1 push-up, jack with the legs, and then run. So as you do this, keep your core nice and tight, keep your shoulders on top of your wrists, and make sure that you're doing this the entire 1 minute to challenge yourself. If you don't have a BOSU, don't worry, do it on the floor. And now Mark's doing his jump squats using the highest incline with the squat stand attached. To make this more of a challenge for him, he's going to use a medicine ball, and as he does, he's going to toss the ball up in the air when he jumps. This helps his hand-eye coordination, also gives him a little bit more challenge so that he can really work through that 1 minute. Once we're done with this entire 6 minutes of the circuit, we're going to do the partner core exercise. For the partner core exercise, this is one of my favorites. It's actually really fun and very funny, but it's also challenging too. So you're going to face your partner. You're going to lie down so that your legs are up in the air, and you're going to grab hands underneath of your hips. And as you do this, you're pressing down into the hands. The legs are up, and you're going to go in coordination with your partner. So your hips are going to lift up, and then go to the other side and press down for a straight leg lowers. So you really got to clear the hips of your partner. Try to keep your head, neck, and shoulders onto the ground as you do this. And of course, keep your abs in gear and make sure that you're breathing. press down into your arms so that you can keep the stability. And you're gonna do this for 1 minute after every round of the circuits that you do. The next circuit focuses on core and strength. You will need the total gym along with some hand weights. So I'll be doing the first exercise using the hand weights of a straight leg deadlift and row, while Mark does the total gym bicycle for his core. So our minute is on and we're ready to go. So as I do the straight leg deadlift, I'm going to focus on balancing. I'm reaching all the way down, keeping my back flat, my core in tight. When I stand, I lift the knee and row into my back. So I'm going to keep my eyes focused on something, reaching and rowing. So you want to have a slight knee bend so that you keep that balance. After I do 30 seconds of this, I change legs just to keep it even. Now as Mark does the bicycle, he's alternating from side to side, keeping his core engaged, and he's really rotating to work the obliques. As he does this, he's trying to lead with his shoulders, adding the punch, and he's keeping his legs extending as low and as long as he possibly can. The higher the incline, the harder the challenge. After 1 minute, we switch, and then we move on to the next exercise. The next exercises in this series are plie with arm circles, which I'll be performing, and Mark will do the total gym pullover crunch. So our minute is on, and we're ready to go. So as I do a plie, I add in arm circles to work in through my shoulders. The plie, you want to make sure that your knees are going in the same direction as your toes. Try to go as low as you possibly can. Control the movement on the way down, as well as on the way up. And for your arms, you're circling around, getting full range of motion into the shoulders to target every angle. Once you've hit 30 seconds, you want to make sure that you're watching that clock as well, because you're in control, whoever's off of the total gym, and you want to make sure that you reverse the direction. Now as for Mark, he's doing the pullover crunch. You've already seen him with his feet down on the glide board. That would be basic. Feet up into the bent position, intermediate, and he has his legs straight so that he's really challenging his core. Make sure that you keep your back in contact with the glide board at all times. And as he's doing this, he's working through the shoulders, the core, and his lower body to keep it stable. And everything is really working here. So 1 minute is up, ready to go. You move on to the next exercise. And the last exercises in this series are some of my favorites. I'll be demonstrating the rolling burpee with knee tucks, and Mark will demonstrate the strength exercise of a lateral lunge and an overhead press. He'll be using a kettlebell, but you can use hand weights as well. So our minute is on. I'm in control of watching the time, and we're ready to go. So as for our rolling burpee, I'm going to roll down onto the glide board, grab it, lift my hips, plant the feet down, plant the hands down, jump onto the glide board, extend the legs out, bring them in, jump off, and repeat. So in fast motion, it looks like this. I think it's a lot of fun, and it's also very challenging. Now, as for Mark, as he's doing this lateral lunge, he's going to make sure that he's doing one side for 30 seconds and then 30 seconds on the other. So I can actually be in charge of letting him know when those 30 seconds are up. So when he does this lateral lunge, the one leg is going to be straight, the other leg is bent, and he's making sure he keeps his nose on top of his knee and his toe. He reaches the weight down to the outside of the foot, and as he reaches up, he presses it up and overhead to work his shoulders. He's also using his core to stabilize, rotate through the motion, and continue that overhead press. This is a great total body movement to work core and strength. So now we're ready for the partner core exercise again, with a little twist to it this time. So going back down to our same position, hips to hips, facing the opposite direction, grab each other's hands, make sure you're anchoring down to the floor. We're gonna lift our hips up together, and we're gonna go down, and then switch the legs. And then do it again, lift up and over, and then switch, switch. So we'll do this for 1 minute. Hopefully we can challenge ourselves a lot without landing on top of each other's hips. In the last circuit series, we'll do all partner exercises on the total gym, which is one of my favorite types of circuits. So I will be doing a reverse lunge, step up, while Mark does a reverse lunge, knee up. This takes a lot of coordination and it's a lot of fun. So our minute is on. I make sure that I'm coordinating with him and we begin. I go into my reverse lunge, I step up and bring my knee up. He goes back into his reverse lunge and drives his knee up. So on my reverse lunge, I'm making sure that I'm keeping both knees in the same direction. I'm keeping my core nice and tight. As I stand up, focus on something to balance and drive my knee up. This is really great for cardio as well. So as Mark's doing his reverse lunge knee up, he's making sure that he's tracking his knee between his big toe and little toe, making sure that those knees are in 90 degrees on the reverse lunge, and then he drives his knee up, activating the standing leg, his glutes, and his core as well. This is a great core and total body exercise as well as cardio. After we do the 1 minute, we switch, and then we move on to the next exercise. These next exercises utilizes your partner's core, coordination, and athletic power. So you really got to pay attention when you're tossing a medicine ball back and forth and getting whaled in the body. So make sure you catch it and pay attention. So I'll be doing a squat and toss to Mark, who does a catch, decline, crunch, and rotate. He'll be tossing it back and forth to me. So as I do that, I'll get the momentum going. I watch the clock for 30 seconds on one side, then I'll rotate to the other side and finish out 30 seconds to keep it even. So I'm going to toss the ball, he rotates back, I catch it and rotate. As I throw it, I go right into a squat. So when I get into your momentum, when you do your squat, make sure that you're pressing your hips back, keeping your knees and toes in the same direction, rotating through your core and utilizing the medicine ball to really toss and use your oblique muscles. As Mark catches it, he's utilizing the medicine ball as well to utilize his oblique muscles, rotates back, catches that ball, and really isolates those core muscles. This is a great movement. Once we've done 30 seconds on one side, I run to the other side and perform the same exercise, and then we rotate after the 1 minute. The next set of exercises works your back side. So while I'm doing a glute lift and press, Mark will be doing a surfer row. So I'm going to place my feet, or the heels of my feet, on top of the glide board and come into a figure 4 position. As he rows into the surfer row, I lift my hips to really activate my hamstrings and my glutes. This is really awesome using the glide board because it's stretching my leg all the way out so that I really have to use my hamstrings to isolate the movement. Once I've done 30 seconds on one side, I'll change legs and go to the other. Just be sure that you're keeping your core engaged at all times and you're keeping your hips as level as possible. Now as for Mark on the surfer row, he's working his upper, middle, and lower back during the movement. He's keeping his chest lifted high when he comes into that lifted surfer position. And this is a great total body move for his arms, his back, his core, and everything. And the last set of exercises in the partner drills is a push-up pike-up, which I'll be demonstrating, and a pull-up, which Mark will be demonstrating. And we're both using the glide board. So Mark will get into position first. As he does this, he's staying a little bit more towards the top of the glide board so that I have some room to place my feet onto the bottom. So I'm going to face away. And of course, I'm going to be in charge of watching the clock for that 1 minute before we change positions. So make sure that when I lift my knees off of the ground, I keep my core engaged, my shoulders are on top of my wrist at all times, and we're ready to go. So Mark does his first one, and then I lift up into my pike whenever he comes down. So I drop push up into my pike, working through my chest and then through my abs, keeping my core nice and tight the entire time. As I'm doing that, he's going into that push-up position to work his back side. So this is a great partner drill to work opposite sides of the body. And if I jump off, obviously he can go a lot faster. So you have to keep that timing going with your partner. This is a great fun exercise to challenge your body on the Total Gym. So we got our final partner core challenge for that 1 minute. We're gonna add another little twist to it. So I grab my partner's hand, help him down because this is gonna be a lot for your core. Grab your partner's hands underneath of your body, lift your legs up, and this is an up, up, and over movement. So the legs are gonna stay up in the air the entire time. Ready? Let's go. So we're going up, up, and over. Again, we lift up, try to lift straight to the ceiling, and come over. Try to press your shoulders down into the ground as well. really isolating your lower abs and your obliques. Everything is working here. Press your arms down to the floor as well. And this is so much fun. Isn't it, Mark?
Yeah. It's a bit tough.
And this is such a fun partner workout to do. And it really works your core. So get inspired for some fitness fun. Grab a friend, a coworker, or a significant other and try a partner workout. It'll help keep you accountable, motivated, and help produce better results for your overall fitness goals.
Good job.
Me too.